Welcome back to another. Oh, I'm sorry, I just peaked it so bad. And welcome back to another Explore the Disco YouTube channel video. Today, we're going to talk about Mobb Deep and, by extension, the two members of the hit duo, Prodigy and Havoc. Let me just say, to go from one legendary duo to another legendary duo, truly one of the best feelings you can have in the world. Because I finished listening to UGK and I go, wow, what great, fantastic music. And then the next thing I get is Mobb Deep. Like, what are we doing? So, okay. Let's go through this a little bit, because that's how I do these things. First off, I think I'm going to mix it up here a little bit, and let's talk about the group first. The two of them together is truly one of the greatest things I've ever seen. You know, you've got Prodigy, who was such a fantastic wordsmith, just putting things together in just all the right ways. And then you've got Havoc, who I feel doesn't get enough love for his lyrical ability, but whenever I will say Mobb Deep is the, like, if I had to name a duo, if I need to pull in a duo to write me a good, solid chorus for a song, it's these two, easily. There are so many good, catchy choruses from these guys. It's insane. And a lot of my favorite ones were when Havoc said it. I think Prodigy gets a lot of love, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I think Havoc deserves some too. Especially since he served as a producer on a lot of it. So production-wise, he also gets a lot of love there. It's just so amazing. Listening to Mobb Deep gives me so if you don't know, towards the end of last year, Nas and DJ Premier did this like 7 album run, like something about legends, bringing back the legends. And listening to Mobb Deep gives me, I didn't listen to all 7 of those, and I should, don't get me wrong. Maybe I'll look into it after this one, now that I've listened to 2 of them. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm very yawny today. Now that I've listened to, when I did my De La Soul listen, it was out, and so that was part of that. And then now with Mobb Deep, I feel like maybe I should do the deep dive on that series of albums. Let me look it up right now, see who all made the list. I'm pretty sure what was it, like Legends? Legend Has It? Is that what it was called? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Legend Has It. So it started off with the Nas and DJ Premier album, which I haven't listened to yet. Then brought it to Slick Rick, Ghostface Killah, then now, halfway through the list, Mobb Deep, which is the one that I have now listened to, Raekwon, Big L, and then De La Soul all the way at the end there. Which, by the way, De La Soul's album was amazing too. I can't believe that. Oh, still thinking about it now is just so good. I'm finding that whenever I listen to somebody out of out of New York with slightly slightly jazz-based production in any capacity, they're all of a sudden my new favorite thing to listen to. Like it happened when I did A Tribe Called Quest. I was like, shit, this is awesome. And then I listened to De La Soul and I was like, this is awesome. And now I listen to Mobb Deep and I'm like, this is awesome. I'm not saying anything bad about anywhere else. Of course, I also thought a lot of other things were awesome. Like, I mean, just recently, UGK, I thought their stuff was really awesome, and they're not exactly from New York. I mean, I literally made like a little EP based off of the 3-6 Mafia zone of rap. So like, if I didn't have appreciation for other places, I wouldn't be doing this. But yeah, no, Mobb Deep. I mean, listen, if I had to pick a favorite album, it's tough. But you can't not pick The Infamous. You know what? I'm not gonna pick The Infamous. I'm gonna pick Infinite, the new one. I know. It's so easy to pick The Infamous as your favorite Mobb Deep album. Of course, it's got like Survival of the Fittest. Okay. Again, so yawny. I don't know what this is. Survival of the Fittest, Shook Ones Part 2. Just those two alone carry the album into legendary status, and I don't deny that at all whatsoever. I really enjoyed listening to Blood Money. A lot of the G Unit, like 50 Cent and G Unit features on it were amazing. I feel like it melded really well, but I am gonna pick Infinite because of what it means to have. The last time we heard Prodigy was in 2009, and to have new Prodigy in the year 2025, or now since it's 2026, is just truly amazing, and it healed a lot of things in a lot of ways, I think. I really liked it. It almost has the same effect to me as Cabin in the Sky with De La Soul did. The way they like treated, like, it has that similar sort of effect where you can tell that while they were making it, they were treating the past Prodigy or I'm sorry, I'm so yawny. Prodigy, who is unfortunately passed, or Dave from De La Soul. You can tell that they're just treating them with so much respect, and they have so much care for who they were and who they are now, and it's just it means a lot. I don't know. It just hit harder to me, you know? So I'm gonna go with Infinite as my favorite album. I was shocked to see, moving on to single songs, I was shocked to see that Mobb Deep was on a mixtape by Lin-Manuel Miranda, the Hamilton guy. But, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. If I did have to pick a favorite song, though, you know, I went differently with the album. You know, everyone says The Infamous is the best one, and I picked Infinite. So let's pick a song off The Infamous, because they just have so many good songs that it's kind of hard to pick a favorite one. You know, I'm gonna give the song a shout out. Drink Away the Pain, Situations. It's Mobb Deep, and they got Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest on there. It's a fantastic song. I know a thing has been made of Q-Tip's verse doesn't make sense for the song. I put sense in quotes there, but I think it's fine. I get that it's not necessarily about drinking, Oh my god. Drinking and alcoholism, but it is almost like that sort of, it's still somewhat on topic for um like addiction sort of thing. So I'll give a shout out to Drink Away the Pain. I really liked listening to that one. Now, if we go to I let's transition here to, let's go to Prodigy, R.I.P. There, he just has such good, like, Prodigy was a master of album curation. Like, if you scroll through his albums, like, not only is there like storylines within the albums, but he's also got storylines throughout many albums, like in a row, and it's just like, wow. Like, he's truly like that much higher. I am so sorry. I have no idea what's going on. It's 3 p.m. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I didn't even sleep bad last night. Whatever. I'm not going to go on and on about that, but his album curation is truly fantastic. Inside of the album and outside. If I had to pick a favorite one, oof. I don't know. I don't know if I can pick a favorite album. They all tell such different stories. I don't want to like sit here in silence, but I don't know. I don't think I can truly pick a favorite album. Just 100% upfront with you. That's the first time in history I refuse to pick a favorite album, because I just can't. They're all so good. If I had to pick a favorite song, listen, there is something magical about Sign of Seven. It's a Rakim song, but it's also labeled as a Prodigy song. It's got Rakim, possibly one of the best lyricists of all time. Prodigy, possibly one of the best lyricists of all time. Method Man, possibly one of the best lyricists of all time. X-Rated, who delivers a fantastic verse. Big Twins, who I'm pretty sure are more affiliated with Prodigy than anyone else, but I don't know a whole lot about Big Twins, but again, stellar performance from everyone on the track. It's just truly amazing to see. Now, what's not amazing is that Havoc isn't listed. Let's talk Havoc now. Havoc, I was talking about Prodigy having such good, like, curation of albums, and just all of them are truly fantastic. Havoc is so good at production. It's insane. His albums are just full of fantastic beats, and he delivers bar wise too. Like, he doesn't shy away. I think he knows how good his beats are too. Because for almost every album he's got, he also has the instrumentals. Just on like a technically a separate album, but like he just has the instrumentals. At least for half of them, a lot of his earlier stuff. He even has a beat collection tape from 2021. And it's like, he knows how talented he is at producing, and I don't want him to think that he's not. Because he's awesome. If I had to pick a favorite album, oh, it was fun listening to his Beats collection tape, but there's so many good ones actually. I forgot how much fun I had listening to his stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. There's so many good ones. You know what? I'll pick 13 with 12 tracks on it. No, it's got 13. I lied to you. With a little bit of a... It looks like there's different versions of the album. You know, I'm not going to sit on it too much, but I'm just going to pick 13 because, again, I don't really want to pick a favorite one. You know what? Nah, I can't do this. I don't have a favorite. If I am going to pick a song, though. You know what? I'll give a shout out to what I think is probably an overlooked and underrated album. In 2023, he dropped the infamous Live with Benny Reed, right? Yeah, Benny Reed. It's just like jazz covers of the infamous album from Mobb Deep. I actually really enjoyed it. So like genuinely give it a listen. I know it's kind of like it can be viewed as like you're butchering the legacy of the infamous and all that, but like, nah, dude, it's such a good listen. So I guess I'll give a shout out to that one. I'm not picking it as a favorite, but I will give it a shout out. If I had to pick a favorite song, oh gosh, there's so many good ones. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go. With. You know what? I'll take Nightmares to Dreams. It's a song he did with Styles P. It's a very good song. I'll take that one as my favorite. But genuinely, it's really hard to pick favorites in a lot of talk about any, like Mobb Deep, Prodigy, Havoc. Honestly, I've had a lot of trouble picking a lot of these things before because it's just truly like there's so much good music there. And I think I'm not going to say I think that's lost in today's day and age, but it's with the space that we have now, it's a lot easier to get your stuff out there for at least people to see, and it's a lot easier to have that stay permanently. So I imagine at the start of these guys' careers, they probably dropped some stankers. You know what I mean? And then they grew as artists. but the only like real evidence of that we have is the final result of their growth, because it was so much harder to like track things back then like that. But I'm not saying that to like crap on anyone or anything. I put my shitty music out there. Like, I know how easy it is to get my stuff out there. And sometimes it's like, if I actually become a somewhat talented artist, are people going to look back at my old stuff and go, ugh? But I think I'm gonna always leave it there, because it is a part of me. I will always show that I started from somewhere. You know? I'm gonna stop harping on about that. Let's spin the wheel. It's about time we spun the wheel again. And apologies, this video is late, you know? I just lost track of time, I'm gonna be honest. Let's spin that wheel, shall we? It's really easy to lose track of time sometimes, and suddenly it's like, oh, I think by the time this goes up, I'll be 3 weeks late. Amine. Oh, I know of him. He did the song Caroline. Bang, bang. Found his hair. Alright. I'm going to add... I'm gonna get him on my list right now, so that I can work on listening. He's relatively new here. He's got, looks like, 5 albums. 6? 6. Alright, 6 albums. Yeah, 6. There's 7 here, but one of them is instrumentals. But yeah. Looks like he's got 2025 he put out a new thing, so that's pretty cool. I have only heard the song Caroline, so I'm excited to see what kind of space he sits in most of the time and stuff like that. So all right. With that with the wheel always feels like a anticlimactic end, you know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, I'm talking and talking and talking about these talented rappers, and we spin a wheel, get a new name, and then that's it. Like, sometimes it feels like I'm trying to amp it up. Maybe I should find some, like, maybe I should make some hype music for behind the wheel, like something like that. Just get a little bit of an excitement going. I've been thinking I should put some music behind these videos, but I don't have that high of a budget, you know. With that being said, hopefully I'll actually have this video to you, this next video. It's not a lot of music, so perhaps I could have this video like maybe Friday, because this is gonna go out on the Monday, so maybe like Friday, because I have skipped the last 2-3 weeks of 2. I think it's 2 weeks of uploads, so I'd like to reward y'all in some way or another. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's closer to 3 weeks. Ugh. I'll try to put out this will go up on May. I almost said April. May 4th. I'll try to get Amine out. You know what? I'm just gonna focus on I'll get back on track with the content, and then I'll start adding in Payback. How about that? You know what I mean? I hope so. With all that being said, now we're finally at the end, about 2 minutes later. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace, love, like, comment, and subscribe. And above all, enjoy yourself, have fun with life. That's something I'm trying to learn. Have fun with life. And keep on burning up that dance floor.